In this video, we're going to be going through the process of calculating the materials you'll need for your screening project. Doing this, we're going to be using our SNAPP Screen Project Planner. This is available right on the website on the installation page. Now, if you don't have the project planner, simply go to screenporch.com, click on the installation link, travel down to step 1. You'll see a picture of the planner on the left. The link to download is on the right, the text link here. Once you've downloaded the planner, you'll notice there's 5 steps, and these are the same 5 steps you're going to use for every project, no matter how big or how small. We're going to calculate out our extrusions, our mounting screws, our spline tool, our screen material, and you'll also notice we provided you an area where you can put your materials list together to place your order. This way you don't forget anything. On the reverse side, you'll notice we provide you with 3 areas that'll allow you to draw your project out and enter in your measurements that you take. If your project is larger, obviously use more paper. We've also included a section where you can put in the total inches as you add up all the sides of all the openings. Now, this is going to be the porch we're going to use for calculating materials in our example project. A very straightforward, new project. 6 openings, 3 sides. Don't think this is any easier or harder than any other porch would be. The process is the same no matter how many openings or how big or small the openings are. But in this particular case, nice simple porch, all the openings are the exact same size. Now, on the back side of the form, we've made a simple drawing of each side of the porch. And there's 6 openings, so it's 2 openings per side. Since it's a very new porch, everything's pretty much the same. All the numbers are going to be, the widths are going to be 72 inches wide, and the heights are going to be 96 inches high. That's for every opening on all 3 sides. Our recommendation is always that you round up for every fractional inch. You want to round it up to the next full inch, and then add 2 inches to that to get your estimating sizes. So in this case, our 72 wide now becomes a 74. And our 96 height now becomes a 98. Keep in mind, you're not measuring for installation at this point. You're measuring for materials for installation. So you always want to be over on those numbers. You don't want to underestimate anything. We're going to round up all sides of each opening together. And on side 1, that comes up to 688 total inches. That's going to be the same for side 2. And that's going to be the same for side 3. Our total inches from sides 1, 2, and 3, from the reverse of the form, was 688 inches per side. So added together, that's 2,064 inches total. We're going to take that number and divide by 94 inches, because that's the extrusion lengths. That's going to give us a result of 21.9 total extrusions that we need. We're obviously rounding up to 22. Recommendation always is you add at least 1, preferably 2 additional extrusions onto this. Your shipping on the 22 extrusions is going to be the same as the shipping for the 1 or 2 you're short. So it's always safer to add in 1 or 2 extra. You don't want to be short halfway through the project or at the very end of the project and need to order 1 extrusion. After that, you're going to take your 24 extrusions. Again, 22 plus the 2 is 24 extrusions. We're going to multiply that by 10 because you need 10 screws per extrusion for installation. That's 240 screws. Now, our screws are for wood or composite material. If you're installing into anything else, you're going to need to provide your own screws. With PVC, it has to be a full head screw. With aluminum, it's preferred to be a full head screw, but you can countersink into the aluminum. You cannot countersink into the PVC. If you can't find color matching screws, we do offer the touch-up paint, and you can order that also for your screws to touch up the head so they match the extrusions themselves. As far as spline is concerned now, you have to use our spline. You're not going to find it in a store. It's designed for our extrusions, so don't try and find it locally because it's just not going to work. Spline is sold in 500-foot rolls, and to make sure you have enough on 1 roll, just take your total extrusions, which is 24 lengths, times the 94 inches. That's going to give you 2,256 total inches. And remember, that's more from step 1 because we have 2 extra lengths of extrusions added in now. We're going to divide that by 12. That's 188 feet of spline that's needed, so 1 roll is going to be fine. Moving on to step 4. Now, you're going to need at least 1 spline installation tool. Our tool is sized to fit the snap extrusion and not damage the screen or the spline when it's installed. This is not a tool you're going to find in a home center or anything like that. Believe it or not, there are dozens of tools available on the market. They're not all the same. So to save yourself a lot of headache, just get the proper size tool the first time around, and you won't have any trouble installing anything. As far as screen material goes now, you need to base your roll upon the largest project opening. So take a look at your project, see which is the largest opening, and determine which is the smallest roll of screen that you could purchase, and then cover all of the openings. So is it going to be better to go vertically with the screen going up and down, or run horizontally with the screen running left to right? You can do both. You could do horizontally, vertically, or a combination. You're not going to notice the difference. So in our particular application, our smallest measurement is going to be 72 inches width. We need that 1 inch overlap on each side, so we need a minimum of 74 inches. So we're going to have to jump to the 84 inch roll. And then we'll be placing the screen going up and down across the width on every single opening. Two final notes on the screen material. Now, we did determine that we were going to use the 84 inch roll of screen and go across the width, meaning we're going to install the screen from top to bottom on every opening. We still need to make sure that we have enough linear footage of material coming in to cover all of the openings. Now, rolls come in 100 total feet, and our particular openings are just about 8 feet high. We have 6 of them, so we need just about 50 feet of material. So one roll will cover the project. We don't need to order an additional roll. Lastly, our statement concerning screen material being installed horizontally, vertically, or a combination of both in this application or in any application, that's with respect to our screen only. There are other products on the market, so if you're looking at other screen materials outside of what we offer, do keep in mind that some of those you cannot do a combination installation. They must be either horizontal or vertically installed. So now that we have that, now we can finalize our materials list for ordering. And for this particular porch, we're going to need 24 extrusions, and we used PVC on this one in white. We're going to need 3 bags of mounting screws, 1 roll of spline, 1 installation tool, and 1 roll of 84 inch pool and patio screen. So now let's see how we'd place that order online in the web store. You can go directly to shop.snapscreen.com, or you can go back to the screenporch.com website and just click on any of the Buy Now links. That'll bring you straight to the web store. Now we have our shopping list in hand, and we're going to start off with our 24 white PVC extrusions. So we're going to go to Browse Products, click on Snap Screen Extrusions. We're going to travel down the page till we find the white PVC, and we're going to click on the 20 pack. We'll add 1 to our cart. And then we'll go back. We need our 4 singles, which is going to be right here. Add 4 of those to the cart. We're going to need our 3 bags of mounting screws. Those are under installation hardware. 3 of those. Now keep in mind, any prices you're seeing are current prices as of the production of this video and are obviously subject to change at any time. We need our roll of spline. And back to installation hardware for our spline tool. Add that to the cart. And last, we need our pool and patio screen, 84 inch roll. Add to cart. Now let's take a look at our cart contents, make sure we have everything. We have our 20 pieces, our 20-piece pack, our 4 pieces of additional, our 3 packs of screws, our roll of spline, our tool, and our roll of screen. Now you have 2 choices at this point. You can click and get an estimate on your shipping, or you can proceed straight to checkout. All that's left is for you to complete the billing and shipping information on your order. Once your order is submitted, it'll be processed and shipped normally within 2 business days. At that point, keep an eye on your email for your tracking information and any other updates that we may need to send you concerning your order. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to contact our office at any time. Thank you for watching.